Welcome back to another episode of the Lolo Camper Tricycle. Today, we're diving into the heart of what makes life on three wheels not just possible, but pretty amazing. Whether you're a first-time viewer or a regular riding along with us, we're glad you're here. So let's talk about something that might surprise a lot of people, the real, everyday experience of living and traveling in a camper tricycle. Most folks, when they first see the setup, think it's either super cool or totally impractical. But that's the fun part, we get to prove it's both cool and completely doable. First off, the trike itself. We're not talking about a kid's tricycle with a tent thrown on the back. This is a fully thought-out machine. 3 wheels, electric assist, solar charging, and a camper pod that turns heads. It's designed for stability, sustainability, and simplicity. You can park it almost anywhere a regular bike can go, but you've got your whole home with you. People ask a lot about power and speed. With pedal assist and solar panels charging up the battery, I've got enough range for daily rides between 30 to 60 kilometers, depending on the terrain. Hills? Yeah, they're a challenge, but that's where the gearing system and motor come in. It's not about rushing, it's about flowing with the road, soaking in the surroundings, and being super aware of your route and pace. Now let's talk about the living part. Inside the camper pod, every square inch counts. There's a foldable sleeping pad, modular storage, cooking gear, and yes, a tiny but effective ventilation system. Think of it as a minimalist micro cabin. You learn pretty quickly what you really need and what you can live without. It's like Marie Kondo meets tiny home culture, but on wheels. One of the biggest changes that comes with this lifestyle is how you relate to time. In a car or van, it's go go go. But with the trike, you slow down. You notice details, the scent of wildflowers, the feel of a breeze shifting direction, the sound of birds you usually wouldn't hear behind a car window. You end up planning your days around light, weather, and terrain more than you ever thought you would. Meals are another shift. You're not dining out much, obviously. Most of the time, it's simple cooking with a small camp stove, soups, grains, veggies, eggs. You get creative. And food tastes better when you've biked all morning to get to your picnic spot. Trust me on that. So, what about the weather? Good question. Rain and wind are part of the deal. The camper is waterproof, but riding in storms isn't ideal. That's when you pull over early, find shelter, maybe even camp under an overpass or near a public park if it's legal and safe. Flexibility is everything. You learn to read clouds like a sailor. And for those wondering about safety, it's a big concern, especially at first. But the trike's size and design make it more visible than most bikes. I use lights, reflective tape, and flags. I also stick to bike lanes, quiet roads, and paths whenever possible. And honestly, people are curious. They slow down, wave, ask questions. It sparks conversations everywhere I go. One of the most unexpected parts of this journey has been the community. Cyclists, van lifers, hikers, digital nomads, there's a huge web of folks who live small and move slow. You start seeing familiar faces at campsites and roadside stops. People share tools, food, stories, even route tips. It's a traveling tribe, connected by a shared curiosity and respect for the road. Now let's touch on cost. That's another reason this lifestyle is so attractive. Once the trike is built or bought, expenses drop fast. No gas, no insurance, no rent. Most days cost less than a coffee shop breakfast. Sure, there's maintenance, tires, brakes, battery care, but it's way cheaper than keeping up a car or apartment. Of course, this isn't a lifestyle for everyone. You need patience, some mechanical skills, and a love for simplicity. And yeah, it can be physically demanding. You've got to stay hydrated, stretch, and listen to your body. But the rewards? Freedom. Freedom to go almost anywhere, live on your own terms, and leave a lighter footprint. People always ask me if I ever miss a normal home. Sometimes, sure. Especially during cold, windy nights. But the camper trike isn't just transportation, it's a statement. It says we can reimagine how we live, move, and experience the world. It's a home with a view that changes every day. So, whether you're dreaming of your own build, planning a micro adventure, or just curious about the off-grid life, I hope this episode gave you something to chew on. The Lolo Camper Tricycle isn't about escaping life, it's about rolling right into it with eyes wide open. Thanks for tagging along today. If you liked the ride, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. I love hearing from you, your ideas, questions, or even your own travel stories. And if there's a topic you'd like me to cover next, just shout it out.